Good morning, everyone. We're about to bring you the latest COVID-19 UAE updates. However, if you found this podcast through an article, which so many of you are doing, please hit that subscribe button wherever you get your podcasts so you can get your Dubai news daily. Last night, did you see it? Did you hear it? Were you part of the potential people who cited it? Dubai police are now searching for a wild animal in the Springs after a possible sighting. Is it a jaguar? Is it a leopard? Is it simply a big house cat? WhatsApp and social media were on fire last night with this video. It went everywhere. It was on Twitter, it was on Facebook groups, talking about what it potentially could be. Did you see the video?
I saw the video, and personally, to me, it looked like a jaguar, because that would have to be one big cat for it to pass as a house, like a cat. It's a big black cat. No.
Well, it is a big black cat.
I mean, it is a big black cat.
But whether or not it's a house cat or whether or not it's a jaguar.
Yeah.
The second, so the video, I think it's like 25 seconds long, and the first 14 seconds you see some rustling and you're like, there's nothing there.
Yeah.
And then there's like that 3 seconds at the 15-second mark where it moves over, and I think it's the movement of the animal, and my first reaction was like,
it was a strong movement.
It's a really strong kind of muscular animal. But then other people will say, so it goes through these railings which are in the Springs, and it depends, like if it was a jaguar, it's going to be a lot bigger. So it really, it's hard to know. There's a lot of conversations about it. However, Emaar is involved, Dubai municipality is involved, Dubai police are involved. They actually issued a statement last night. They want to reassure the community. So if you live in Springs, Meadows, Springs 3, I actually live just up the road in Springs 6. So
with Gooseykins.
With Gooseykins, who is hunting, like she's on the hunt. She's looking. She's gonna help Dubai police. But Dubai police reassured the community that it's taking all measures to minimise any potential danger to people. That was from a wild animal that was spotted in the Springs 3 area in Dubai yesterday. So trained professionals are currently conducting an extensive search to locate and capture this animal. However, authorities advise members of the Springs community to exercise all necessary caution. So don't take this as a joke, don't take it as a rumor, don't say, lol, this happens in Dubai. Take it seriously. They're out in the community searching for this animal right now. If it is a wild animal, proceed with extreme caution. They went on to say that bringing any kind of wild animal into a public environment is strictly prohibited under the Emirates laws, and violators can face a jail term of 6 months in addition to a severe financial penalty. And if you spot the animal, 901 is the number to call.
901. And I just hope people don't go and start taking selfies and TikToks and videos with the jaguar or whatever, you know, like if it's a wild animal, because people do that. Come on, let's be honest. There are people out there who would be like, a selfie.
It's so like the way when your mind went there, I was like, what? But the person who took this video, their first reaction, I guess, is to take the video.
Yeah.
But it's
so would mine. It would just be to take the video first and get the thing out that there is something that's very similar to a wild animal out in the open. Like, how else would you alert the authorities, you know? Like, I don't think the authorities would believe you if you just went like, there's a tiger out on the loose, unless you have some kind of evidence to show.
Yeah. If you say a jaguar, which is, it's just because the Springs is known for having a lot of cats in the area.
Yeah. Yeah.
It is. But actually, if you zoom, I love the video because if you turn up the volume, you can hear the person saying something, and like the person is so clearly Irish because they're like, "Sure, you look at the size of it." It's such an Irish saying, and I was like, "Oh."
You saw something at 2 a.m. right around the community, buggies going around.
Yeah, so well, 2:30 a.m. I was fast asleep, but my partner James, he was out walking our dog Goose at 2:30 a.m. Don't ask me why, but he said, I actually have a voice note from him, but he said that he saw 2 buggies going past, and you could see that there was local Emiratis on the buggy, along with kind of people dressed in authoritative gear, and what looked like, I can't remember the wording he used, but kind of infrared lighting, and they were searching the area. So he was kind of walking through, and because the area, there's a lot of bushes and shrubbery and greenery, and that they were clearly searching all through it at 2:30 a.m. last night, which makes me feel safe. So thank you, authorities, if you're watching. Appreciate that.
That is so interesting, and such a interesting thing to like come across when you're walking your dog. It's cool.
It's classic Dubai, right? It's just, who knows. Anyway, stay safe. we have no further updates, but Dubai Media Office even posted about this last night. So it's not a joke. Take it seriously and be safe.
Yes, but moving on, Dubai to Mumbai flights get cancelled due to the devastating cyclone. Now, as we all know, flights from India to the UAE are temporarily suspended. However, flights from the UAE to India were still ongoing. But recently, Emirates have announced a temporary halt on flights heading to Mumbai from Dubai for 3 days because of the devastating cyclone Taute. Now, on the Emirates website, it states that due to the cyclonic storm Taute, the following Emirates flights scheduled to operate to and from Mumbai have been cancelled. The statement added that we are monitoring the situation closely and aim to give customers as much notice as possible if there are any further changes to our operations to receive update notifications. Customers are requested to ensure that their contact details are correct by visiting Manage Your Booking on the website. Now, if you have made a booking, you can definitely reschedule. So do visit or speak to your travel agent or visit the Emirates website, and there you'll get all the statements and you can accordingly contact the airlines and make your rebooking or speak for a refund. And it's also confirmed that India will be suspending operations at the Mumbai airport till Monday 8 p.m. Now, the cyclone has so Maharashtra and Gujarat are currently facing a catastrophic cyclone Taute that's ravaging the west coast, and it's as the west coast simultaneously deals with COVID-19. So it is a very devastating time for India, but the cyclone won't be affecting the UAE at all. So that's been clarified. But rescue missions, search and rescue missions are ongoing. The Indian Navy is out at the west coast searching for those who are lost at sea, and so far 80 plus people have been missing and 150 plus people have been rescued. So
just the videos that you can see if you're watching beside us on Facebook, they're devastating and they're scary, and it's just really interesting. We have so many stories grabbing headlines at the moment that hopefully the cyclone will get the attention it needs, because I'm sure they need a lot of help towards rescue missions and help. So hopefully sharing the story will get the word out that there is a massive cyclone ongoing in India right now, and they need help and support.
Yeah, for sure. There are several Navy vessels out in the sea right now doing rescue missions, and people's homes have been flooded. Shelters have been blown away. Celebrity homes that are on high-rise grounds have been flooded. So it's a massive devastation that's taking over the west coast. And yeah, if you see the footage, the gateway of India, the water has completely come in and has just taken over that entire area. It's just heartbreaking to see those visuals.
And we have that updates from Emirates, which came in last night, and just keep on top of if you were planning to fly back. They won't be able to kind of announce that the flights are back open until they have kind of a fair weather warning, I suppose.
Exactly, very true, yeah.
So that is the latest travel updates in terms of flying to India. We're going to move on to the latest COVID-19 updates from last night's COVID briefing. And the key points that we took away from that was if you got the Sinopharm vaccine before, they are approving a 3rd dose, and we'll go into more information on that in a little second. Also, Pfizer for younger ages has been approved. But first, we want to jump into the good stats that they started with, which is the fact that more than 73.88% of the total eligible group of individuals in the UAE have been vaccinated. That's incredible. 73% of all eligible individuals above the age of 16. It's amazing.
That is amazing.
So cool. And the most cool thing about this, I think, is that this incredible vaccination campaign. Thank you for confirming my campaign. The incredible campaign has significantly actually reduced hospital admissions and the need for ventilators, which actually supports the acceleration of recovery and limiting the spread of the virus. So, as it's been confirmed, if you get the vaccine, of course, you can still test positive for the virus. However, with the massive rollout vaccination campaign, it reduces the need for hospitalizations, and then that of course kind of helps the people that eventually will really need it, which is fantastic news. However, I think the kind of main headline drawn from last night's press briefing was the fact that a 3rd dose of the Sinopharm vaccine has been approved. Basically, they said that any of the 4 vaccines that are approved in the UAE, they all undergo those strict safety tests, and they go through several stages, including clinical trials. Now, the 4 vaccines are based on accurate scientific basis from around the world. Now, they've said that an additional supportive dose of Sinopharm is now available for people who have received the vaccine previously, who have completed more than 6 months since the second dose. And the priority to receive an additional dose of Sinopharm is for senior citizens and people with chronic diseases. Anyone in this room get Sinopharm? Richie?
No.
What did you get?
Nothing yet.
Nothing yet. Interesting.
Yeah, same boat.
Same boat. I have my 3rd dose of Pfizer on Thursday.
3rd dose of Pfizer?
2nd dose of Pfizer on Thursday.
Yes, Pfizer.
But yeah, I think a lot of people did get Sinopharm. It was the first vaccine here. It was incredible. My mum got it. So mum, if you're watching, I don't think I actually shared this news with her yesterday, but the 3rd dose is now available. Please go and get it. Just to keep her as safe as she possibly can be. But they are, I think this was talked about, and it's been talked about in the media for the last couple of months, whether or not they will introduce it. And now it's here. It's been said, you can go and get the 3rd dose. It's been approved. Priority to the elderly.
Okay, yeah.
And people with chronic diseases.
That's great that they're doing this because I think with many of the vaccinations, many of the vaccines, people are still testing positive for COVID. But like you said, the symptoms will not have that bad of a reaction on you if you have the vaccine. Mm-hmm. Like it won't be critical symptoms. It might be milder symptoms because you have the vaccine in your body and the antibodies in place to fight the virus. Exactly. Yeah, so that's great. That's what happened to my grandma. She got the vaccine, she tested positive, she got the virus, she had very mild symptoms, but she has asthma and she has diabetes, so it would have been very chronic for her, but it turned out to be very mild because of the vaccines.
Well, that's the scariest thing. If you have an elderly person in your family who tests positive, I can't even imagine what you go through, because then you have to you have that really scary waiting period. I'm sure we've all been through it with our families, where you're saying, that's it, and then you're possibly ringing local hospitals to think, do you have space for my mom, my grandma? Like, it's scary and it's sad.
It is.
So thankfully, your grandmother was protected thanks to the vaccine, and I hope that a lot of people have similar.
Yes, for sure. So if you have access to the vaccination, please do go and take it for your benefit.
Just looking at a question on Instagram. We see all your comments coming through, by the way. We see lots on Facebook, so we'll get to them in a little second. But Liz on Instagram says, so you have to wait 6 months or after 2nd dose before the 3rd dose. Yes. So what they said is it's you're eligible for the 3rd dose for if you've gotten the 2nd dose, obviously. If you've completed more than 6 months since the 2nd dose. Okay. So it has to have been 6 months later after your 2nd dose, then you can go ahead and get the 3rd one.
Okay. That's interesting. Thanks for the clarification.
Lovin Extra is here. This is the new membership, and while absolutely nothing changes for our readers, extra members get access to premium content, exclusive competitions, and first look for tickets and access to the coolest events across the city, and Lovin merch. If you subscribe right now, a very cool Lovin Red Eco Water bottle will be delivered to your door.
Will Smith made some serious leaps at Dubai's night run. So the Prince of Bel Air got his running shoes on for last night's night run hosted by Dubai Sports Council. After the race, he stopped to take some fan pics with those who were participating at the event. Now, the American actor, who is all heart for Dubai, has been showing off his fitness regimes on his social platforms for quite a while now. But if you are looking to partake in the run, another night run race will take place on June 15th. So if you've missed jogging with Will Smith yesterday, you might just be able to catch him in the next race. And if you see the videos that are there on our Instagram page as well as on our website, in our article, you'll hear fans really like screaming, "Will, picture!
Just want a picture,
please!" That would be me if I was there.
100%.
Yeah.
But first of all, who knew he was in Dubai?
Yeah, I was gonna ask. I don't know.
But there was a story maybe a while ago.
But him and his wife.
Him and his wife. And also, I think there was a picture of him with Khabib like months ago.
Yeah.
And it was one photo downtown somewhere. And there was no more information about it. And he surely hasn't been here since then. But the fact that he's in Dubai joining a night run shows that he is he's
regular Dubai
part
folk.
of the community.
Yeah.
At what point can we start in a headline saying Dubai's Will Smith?
Dubai's Will Smith.
Or Dubai-based Will Smith. Is that a thing?
You know
'Cause
what?
got
I
resident.
think at this point,
Get
the
him-
man just like, of course, he is a Dubai person now.
He does support. Get him the gold card.
Yes, make him one of us.
Someone
As if
saying
we have
on
the gold card.
Facebook, Mavish, how come he keeps exactly? How come he keeps visiting Dubai all the time? Well, it's a nice place to visit. It's sunny. We have lots of nice things. There's good news shows in the morning. Maybe he's watching. Who knows?
Just that. I think he's
that.
in here for the news. But man, he's so cool. Like I was watching the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air on Netflix.
Really?
Not recently, like a month ago, but he's just so cool. The man he's got swag.
He's got swag. He's suave.
Oh,
Cooler than we'll ever be. Yeah. He was some 90s though. Like Fresh Prince of Bel-Air was just epitome of
swag.
Yeah, and also like the backwards caps and like loose trousers and just like loose trousers
the
and
hood
polo shirts.
It was the hood kind of show. I feel so weird saying it like the hood kind of show.
Sorry, Richie's just looked over at us and he's like, just stop.
Can one of you beatbox and one of you scratch?
I'll be
practice.
practice.
Yeah, practice.
You sing it and I'm gonna beatbox it.
Oh, so
Guys,
sing it or like scratch? Okay.
But who's gonna sing
You're
it?
saying as if I know. Okay.
But who actually says the words?
There will be no words. Just like.
So you have to do the words.
Yeah, Will Smith in Dubai.
Sorry, I thought we were gonna do in West Philadelphia, but I thought that's where we were going.
Okay.
Okay, you sing it.
No, I don't know the lyrics.
Okay, you do the words.
Okay.
I'll beatbox and you scratch.
I scratch. Okay.
In West Philadelphia, born and raised, on the playground is where I spend most of my days, chilling out, relaxing, all cool and all, shooting some big ball outside of school with a couple of guys who were up to no good. That's enough.
That's really good.
That was so good. That was a good combo. Dream team.
So Richie can actually beatbox if you've noticed.
Oh, that was.
So at least we have one talented person in the room.
Two talents?
I mean.
Simran can scratch.
Oh.
I can do.
On her table.
On her table.
I should have just scratched here. But yeah.
But yeah, on that musical note, we're going to leave you today, guys. That is it for Lovin Daily. Apologies for the musical performance. Goodbye from me.
Goodbye from me.
We'll see you tomorrow morning, same time, same place. Stay safe, wash your hands, and look out for that Jaguar. People are saying it's fake news, but Dubai police are confirmed that they're looking for one. So please stay safe. Bye.
Bye.
Every Tuesday, where I chat with Dubai personalities. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and have a great day.